Selamat kembali ke rancangan di Common Folks Podcast. Pada hari ni kita akan we gonna start in English lah.
Oh really? Habis aku kira ya.
Okay lah.
Boleh.
Kira aku rabat paling rabat ni. Tapi aku akan cuba.
InsyaAllah.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So today we have a special guest with us.
Yes sir.
We call him Simonboyyy.
Simonboyyy.
Welcome Simonboyyy to the show.
Hey, thank you very much for having me, man. I'm very happy to be here lah.
Thank you for coming, brother. So how are you? How's life for you, brother?
Oh, good man. Getting better each day lah. Like this year has been a great year for me lah, to be honest.
Great year.
Wow.
In my work wise, my family, you know, my girlfriend. Everything has been going good lah, honestly, this year. Yeah,
I see.
Big improvement in life lah.
Wow, awesome bro. We're happy for
Serious
you.
lah bro.
Yeah, really
Wow.
compare.
Good for you.
Really macam apa, very hard like people want to say like, oh, it's a very good year for me, you know. Like people sure say like, no lah, this year I think can be better lah.
They humble themselves lah. That's what he mean lah. But actually okay lah. I mean if your day is good lah. Share. If your life is good, just tell them it's good lah, right?
And next year is going to be better.
Yeah.
Wow. I love your confidence, you know. Wow.
We also gonna be better, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, together. And because Simonboyyy, his place also is beside us.
Yes.
Just beside only, really. Just beside only.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be better together lah.
Yes.
Okay, can.
Oh,
So we all see you on TikTok. You're very active on TikTok.
Yeah.
And when do you actually start to do content and why, bro?
Oh, okay. Last year I was very lost in my direction.
Okay.
So because last year May like that last year, I stepped back into society.
Oh.
So after many years you know, of on drugs, then like not working my whole life also because I was bondage by drugs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
So I came out doing food delivery.
Okay.
Then it's not that the job is not good, but I have no motivation in working as a rider.
Understand.
Because
I
I don't foresee myself working until I'm old this job.
Okay.
So until September I start to like wonder, what should I do? Then I tell my girlfriend, because I keep seeing TikTok lah. You know, I like the entertainment, the videos.
So, but what's your FYP? A lot of girls or a lot of what?
Yeah.
No, all usually all motivational, educational.
Yeah.
Yes. Sports, all these lah.
I understand.
So I told my girlfriend, I say, hey, baby, I want to start TikTok. Then she say, for what? I say, maybe I can gain some follower next time in the future. Maybe I can do some live selling. Then 1 week, maybe if I work 2 days, 1 day I earn extra 100. We got $800 a month.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Just that simple ni.
Okay. So you do the calculation and everything already lah. I see. Then she approved and straight away you do lah.
She say, okay. Then I do.
But how do you find your content? Like what type of niche content you want to go in?
Starting, I was very lost also. I didn't know how to even edit video. So I downloaded CapCut and I press one by one.
CapCut.
Then after that, I figure you know, I didn't know what to do. Then until I get into a skit, a prison skit. Then I see, people start to enjoy because it's not something that people see.
The one with the background, is it?
I got do with background. Starting is just in my room.
Okay.
Because I don't know how to edit the background.
Okay, then slowly you learn lah.
Yeah, slowly then I know that actually skit works for me. So I
I
continue
see.
to produce skits now.
Okay, let's talk about the first video that you make. How's the response, bro?
Okay, the first few video, no response.
Fucked up lah.
Jialat, bro. I call my friend
Okay.
one by one. I say, hey, bro, I going to be a TikToker.
Okay.
Hey, really?
Power, alright.
I say, bro, can you help me like and comment my video? No? I got 7 likes. Wow. My first 3 video, all 7 likes. So I call one by one. Then there are some like, hey, you don't like kecoh lah, TikToker, all these Then until I did my 4th or 5th video, right? I share my drug journey. Then that's the video that went viral. Then from there on, I start to gain followers.
But then why TikTok, bro? Got Instagram, got other platform.
Twitter, I don't know how to play. I think Angmo one.
So of course,
Yeah, correct. Elon Musk don't want to step down.
so why you go for TikTok?
TikTok, everybody using then scroll, you start to see a lot of entertainment. So last time when TikTok just came out 2018, people don't really dare to play because of face mask.
Correct.
Then we say, hey, play TikTok. Don't want no, man one no, last time Abing no. Then until I see, I think more and more people do lah. Then until I do already, then I feel that it's a good marketing and branding for ourselves. No matter what we are going to work as, be it content creator or you are just doing business or even you are a salesperson, you need to have a personal brand. I think it's a good platform.
You're right, bro. You're right.
Yes.
And nowadays, I can see that Instagram also is dying. People is going to TikTok already. But what do you see? Your Instagram, is it a similar case with the TikTok? With us.
Instagram is where people can contact us. I feel that business opportunities come in from Instagram for my side.
Okay.
So people can contact me because TikTok I think is too many people already. Then I close the message. I close the message. So anything they can message me in IG. And I feel that a lot of companies they are working on IG lah.
I see. Okay.
So personal DM all on IG.
Yeah, all
So
on
TikTok
IG.
is just the video for
Yeah,
you to
correct.
post. I see.
Oh, that means you study lah. You study the.
No lah, I never study lah. As I do, I
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I
I see.
learn lah.
Okay.
And then we also know that you have your own the Bluebird podcast, right?
Yeah.
So why do you start the podcast? Why and how? How you start?
Yes.
Suddenly you go into the podcast world.
Yeah. So I'm not familiar with podcasts, to be honest. And I honestly I always feel that podcasts can like what's the point?
Talk like that, right?
Then Liu keep telling me, hey, podcast really good. Podcast really good. My partner lah from Bluebird
Luki Chan.
Bros. So Luki Chan, the irritating guy. he say, hey, podcast really good. So we try. Then we met up very long ago, last year December, when I don't have much followers yet, right? I told him, I said, hey, maybe next time we can start a company together.
Yeah, sure.
Then he say, not so easy lah. Then we really made it lah. We really go and try it out.
Nice.
Because we both love content creation, so why not we make a living out of it? We try. Then we started with podcast, and it went quite well lah at the beginning phase.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So why do you choose Bluebird?
Bluebird means 蓝角 in Chinese. Blue leg. Bluebird means 蓝角.
蓝角.
I thought
角 is bird. 角 is bird.
Jiao is bird.
Then blue is blue lah. 蓝角
蓝角
bro lah.
Then why people like scold people? You lanjiao meaning you bluebird ah?
Yes, correct.
Oh really?
Oh, I see.
I thought lancar kuku bird sia.
Then Bluebird's way podcast is like 蓝角 way lah. You know?
蓝角.
Nice, yeah. Nice
name.
You are more when you speak Chinese, right? Is it you're more into Cantonese or what?
Hokkien.
Hokkien. Nice.
Yeah, abing what?
Oh yeah.
Eh.
But how's the response on TikTok? Like you got a lot of hate comments or nice comment. How the people react to you, bro?
To be honest, I started with receiving a lot of support and encouragement. Then even when I have temptation, right? Because I was on drug for 16 years, I do have temptation here and there. I always remember all the positive comment, the encouragement, the support.
The support, huh?
Yeah,
Always,
really.
yeah.
Of course, there are hate comment, and I won't lie to you, no. Out of 100 comment, just 1 or 2 throw nasty comment or hate comment, you affected, no. Then sometimes I think, how come so weird, like. Then we never bother about the 98 comments. We get affected by the 1, 2 comments.
That's why.
So usually I will never ever reply any of them.
I think that's a good move lah, right?
Correct. But you can delete also, right?
Yeah.
I don't delete, but I never ever reply. Then if I fed up, I will just block them.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good idea actually to start off with. Then how much money really you make as a content creator?
Yeah.
Straight away give a question. How much money, bro? No lah. I mean like the business journey. Like we look in Singapore. For me, SGAG super wonderful.
Wow.
They all like a big company already, right?
Yeah.
And then they have their own content creators under their wing. Would you wanna be at the same level with SGAG or what's your plan, bro?
To be honest, I don't dare to dream until very far. But when we talk about like SGAG, Ryan from NOC last time, and then Jian Hao, they all, I don't dare to say, wow, I want to be like that. But I want to work towards like them.
I see.
I see.
Then we also got a lot of things to learn. To be honest, I really don't know anything. So I'm still aware that I still got a lot of things to learn.
I see. Okay.
Such a humble guy.
Okay, so I want to touch on your history, lah, bro. If you don't mind, So you were saying that you are on drugs for 16 years, back then,
Yeah.
So actually, when do you actually get involved with drugs?
Yeah. Who influenced you, bro?
What age and everything, lah?
When I was 16, when I just left school, I started to hang out with the like town people, Orchard,
Yeah,
last time our era was leisure.
Confirm, yeah.
Then that during that era, a lot of movies, you know, about fiction, this, that, then a lot of drug scenarios. So when they always talk about weed, then it's like we think, wow, it's a very angmo pai thing, So that was my first drug when I was 16. Weed. Then once I got into that, wow, I spiraled down already. All the way, all the way until just 3 years ago.
Wow.
3 years ago.
So
From starting on 16 years old,
Long siya bro.
Then I never really work also. I just every time take money from my mother, you know, because on drugs anyway, I cannot work. I cannot have an income, you know, then I always take money from my mother.
Everything affect you,
Affect.
Wow.
Okay, but you say you start off with ganja first. Then after ganja, you try, you go down, you explore into what, like ice and everything.
Yeah, everything. So I was, so starting is softer lah. You know, ganja already, sleeping tablet, cough syrup. Last time very popular, a few dollars only. Then we all can afford. Then ecstasy, you know, ketamine. Then
Glue gone, glue.
glue also have. Yeah.
Sagam.
Sagam.
No money
confirm
also, anything also can put inside nose, put inside mouth, can put inside backside. Never put only.
Hey, but ganja addicted meh? I thought ganja can you can like stop.
Like cigarette.
I think it's more like a habit. I think all drugs is addictive lah, but I'm really addicted to cough syrup and ice
Cough syrup and ice.
Yeah, then ice is the one that really, I think, destroy life lah.
Yeah. You're right, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people I heard about ice case. Wow.
Yeah.
It's chalat that thing. But you never get like, I mean, you're not involved into like, you know, last time lah. Like they say, bro, take lah this one, you help me sell or everything. Sometimes have what, you know. This
I did sell also lah. During 2008 and 9, I was, because that 2009 I have some marriage issue lah. 2010. Then I like literally give up on life already. So I went to traffic drugs just for the sake of I want to traffic drugs only.
Okay.
I want to destroy my own life only.
It's so wrong like that,
Yeah, then even when my close friend they see me taking drugs every day, selling, then my friend asked me, hey, why you want to do this? I say, hey, never mind lah, do until kena caught only lor.
Oh.
You know, I give up already. I literally give up already.
To the extent.
Yeah, to that extent. Then until few years ago, the last 2 years of my drug addiction journey, I really depressed already because it's been a vicious cycle. Then I very depressed until I suicidal already.
Serious
Yeah, so I think I really need to put a stop before I really end up like a lot of my friends I know who committed suicide or like pass away because of drugs.
Okay. So with that suicidal thoughts, right? It came by because you feel that you can't stop this cycle.
Yes, correct. And also because when I was on drugs, right, you know, we did a lot of wrong things.
Correct.
You know, when you are addicted to ice, you be it what drugs, okay, you need money, you know, you steal, you cheat, you take from your mother.
You will do anything just for the drugs, right?
Correct. Then also like I have 2 failed marriage because of my drugs also.
Oh, okay.
So I also fail, you know, my 2 children from each of my marriage, one each, right? So, you know, all add up together, wow, very jialat. Then even when my dad passed away, when he is at hospital, right, I went down to see him. Then all the way I'm stuck with drugs already. Every day I take drugs, then I think, and then tomorrow then I visit.
Oh,
then after a while he passed away. Then even at his funeral, right, I just like not say hope lah, but I was just waiting for the whole service to done so that I can go and take drugs.
So until like that,
Yeah, it's really very jialat lah. So a lot of things all add up together. Then I keep on thinking, wow, am I going to be like this until 40 plus, 50 plus, until I die? I don't want to be like that lah. You know, like very. The word really lah. Sorry to say, but during then I was really very useless lah. So
I see,
yeah.
I see, okay.
But why the thought of stopping taking drugs come to your mind?
The thought, okay, so during 2019, I so depressed, I always finding and seeking the courage to commit suicide. Like I want to jump down, but I don't dare. I got lucky lah. Thank God I got height phobia, right? Then I went to drink a lot of bleach. I drink bleach. My mother washed toilet the bleach.
The green color bottle
Then I go and drink a lot because we watch movie or what, you know, they say you drink bleach will die. So I drink a lot. Then until I keep puking, but thank God nothing happened. Then I knew that was my last. I need to put an end to this really because the next time maybe I will find courage to jump down already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But when you drink that bleach, right? What's the feeling? Like
You will puke out. You will puke out. Not hot, but you will puke out. Then very nasty lah. You drink every 1-2 months, you will puke out automatically. Already.
And at the same time, what's on your mind, bro, when you drink?
Wow, I think I only pray to God lah. You know, I told God, I say, God, I believe in life after death, life after life lah.
Okay.
I said I don't want to go to hell because of this, but nobody understand what I'm going through. Only you understand.
Yeah.
I feel that this decision of mine, if I made it, the people around me will, how to say, better lah their life. You know, my mother. So I made this prayer and I go to sleep. Then I wake up 2 hours. Okay leh. Brand new no, nothing no. Brand new leh. That's why I believe in God lah.
Of course.
That's good.
Simon. Then after that, you you drink bleach. Then your parents, bro, they never like talk to you and what's their reaction?
My mother, I told her only after the whole incident
Oh, she don't know.
She don't know. So after this incident I went to sick halfway house already. That means like rehab center for people who want to quit drugs, all this. So I checked myself into a Christian halfway house. Then during there I told my mother, I said, hey, actually mommy, that day I keep locking myself because I drank bleach. Then even when in the toilet I keep vomiting, my mother keep knocking the door.
Serious?
I say, I just showering preparing all these kind of things.
Can you still remember what your mom advise you or something regards on your...
She know you take drugs?
She know lah. Last time when I was younger, I quite rebellious. I never really bothered about anybody. So even when I take drugs, right, you know the bong all this, I will put in my room on top, like display like that.
Baik.
Then my mother will ask her, hey, what is this? I say, this is like shisha like that lah. I bluff her, then all this Then until during that time when I was drug trafficking, right, that time I no respect already. You know, my mother will come into a room, open. I forget to lock, right? Yeah. Because many days never sleep. Then I was taking the drugs, smoking, blah, 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 blah. Then my mother will open the door. Then I look at her. Then she very angry. Then I say, you can go out now. Then I continue to smoke.
To the extent,
Yeah, to the extent. Then a lot lah. Then I will, because my dad would no longer around already lah. He was a taxi driver. So midnight when I need to traffic drugs, I will call him. Hey, pa, you can fetch me or not? He say, for what? I say I want to go send my friend drugs. I say if you fetch me, it will be safer. Then my dad will fetch me. Yeah. So all these things are things that I really regret lah, because
of course,
we didn't think during then
Confirm.
So until after the whole thing then plus he's no longer around. You know, I don't have the chance to make it up to him anymore. Then I think okay lah, let this be a learning phase you know. Yeah.
But you never get caught lah.
Not for drug trafficking lah. That time was like few months. Then I get caught is many years later, like for drug consumption and for assaulting case.
Wow, for how long sir you go inside prison?
Inside about 3 years plus lah.
3 years plus.
Yeah.
3 years plus
Yeah.
Oh, assaulting meaning back then when you consume these drugs, right? You, like what's your lifestyle? Like you go clubbing after that? Never socialize, like go pub.
Never.
Meet alien, how are you? Sexy.
I meet alien online.
You just tag.
No lah.
Okay.
Usually is with the drug scene girls also lah, because when you're on ice to be honest, it enhance your sexuality.
Correct.
Then you keep on want to like fuck around all this. That's why it's not good also lah, you know.
Okay. Last time you which school Fajar Sec is it?
Ganing Sing School.
Oh, Ganin Sing.
Ganin Sing where?
Hey, special shout out to Ganing Sing student, man.
Ganin Sing at where?
Ganin Sing and Toa Payoh, I think.
No. Tiong Bahru Park there.
Tiong Bahru Park. Yeah. I see. Oh, okay. Then after that, from young, you say you were rebellious. So you were involved in any gangsterism or any secret? So have also.
Have.
They want to ask you where one.
Now I'm from City Harvest Church lah.
But last time you did mix around
mix around. Yeah. My whole life I mix around since very young, because my parents divorced. So at the age of 8, I will go out already. My mother will get me a pager because she worked from morning to very late at night.
Yeah. Pager.
Then I will go out, bring my pager. Then we go play marble, we gangster, learn how to smoke all these.
Play marbles was cool.
But what's the experience like being a gangster, bro? Can share with us.
If you be a rich gangster, it's okay.
Okay.
But for me, I never made it, bro.
Okay.
So I no money, I always want to borrow money, take drug already. I jialat one. They call last up haikia.
Last up haikia.
Dirty gangster. I am those last up haikia, no standard.
But go fight not? Go fight everything lah.
Got lah. But big group lah.
Yeah.
I see.
Wow.
Hey, so when you say you take drug from the age of 16, then you go NS, go NS.
I went NS, then during then I also overdosed on prescription sleeping tablets, like my medication. Then they put me under suicide case, so I also got exempted after 2-3 months.
Wow. It's sweet, but at least only go.
That's
Hey, but not good bro, because my insurance all got affected. No, now I still need to go and apply all these.
If you want to buy insurance, they will ask you finish
right,
NS. Oh,
right.
I see.
Then they will find out the reason why. Then that time is because of like how to say under mental disorder because you like depressed all this kind of thing, but all because of drugs.
So right now you can buy already.
I cannot buy it.
Still cannot.
Still must go through a few more like review lah.
I see.
Very troublesome. That's why you always have to pay for all these things.
A lot of things, a lot of stuff. Okay. Bro, I want to ask you more about the lifestyle like back then you have. So like when you say you are inside like the secret society, gangsterism and everything, right? So the activity is like you go fighting, and then from there is it you learn drugs, and then when you do drugs, you lone wolf or you what with friends or what?
So when really committed to gang activity is after school lah. You know, after my secondary. But I started off with drugs first. Then after that I got into like committed lah. I really feel that we are committed lah because we no commitment mah. You know, family we no need to take care yet. You know that time like
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. Then we always mix around with friends. You know, even we take drugs together with friends. Then of course we don't go and fight every day, but when there's a fight, we will definitely want to be there because Satma last time. Go fight.
But you got potong orang not? Have not?
This one cannot say.
Okay. Of course. I mean the fight and everything, like you never not scared bro. Like, people bring batang or anything.
Starting scared lah.
Right.
But I will lah. For me to be honest, you ask me when see weapon, I've seen I got chased by 10 old people in town before.
Serious?
Like we all about 3-4 person. And then my friend got slashed on the neck lah. Wow. So he was in ICU for 1 week plus.
Nearly died lah.
Yeah, nearly died.
What at that time you got when you abing time you got sell VCD lah bro.
I got watch 看水 for them.
Kwachi
So during then, that time I very young, when I 12 years old only.
Yeah lah, it means when Acap example Acap sell the VCD you kochi for.
Yeah, we see a few people will see.
I see.
I become kwachi before last time.
That time you sell $50 during then you 看水$30. But we usually will sit with 2-3 friends, so one person $10. Then after that we can go play arcade already.
But then what kind of VCD that you sell?
Those got movie, got porn also.
Okay.
Japanese porn famous
But I want to ask you life of abeng back then is it easy to get alien or not?
I think for me, you all know lah. Hey, I don't want to say lah. No lah, but I think they like those like
bad boy
bad boy lah. I think they like bad boys But I like good girls serious. I prefer good girls
But good girls want the bad boys or not? From your experience.
My girlfriend also good girl.
Yeah, but for aku punya experience apa yang aku nampak a lot of good girls they want the bad boy.
Why
Why that's why I cannot get girl.
Good boy.
No, maybe pasal apa? Maybe because the bad boy when they change, they can be a better than a good boy,
Okay. Better person lah.
A better person who can really take good care of her.
Okay. The sense of security is there.
Yes.
I see.
Got such thing
Maybe like fun I think maybe
fun,
like fun
explore.
I think we
there,
like fun people
Maybe
You fun, Simon.
Must ask my girlfriend
Yeah. Okay, and then back to the topic where were we just now?
Selling VCD.
Selling VCD. Yeah. Then after that you say you only get caught because of the drug consumption. Then after that you went prison for 3.5 years.
3 years plus
together. Okay, bro. How's prison, bro?
How's the experience inside, bro?
Okay, so before I went to prison, you know, my friends, they are all sorry to say lah, but a lot of my friends, they are jailbird lah. You know, they in out because they are either they are committed to gang, or you know, they are on drugs. You know, or we used to be basically criminal. We always like to find money through crimes lah. You know, easy money ma.
Yeah.
So
Fast cash
fast cash. So during then, I still think when I was younger, I think, hey, go jail sat ma. You know. Last time my mentality no paise lah. You know, guys. So until the first time I went into prison, that time I very struggle because I was married lah. I got kid lah. So that time I very struggle. When that first sentence was 6 months inside. Wow, I cannot tahan no. But the second one okay already. You get used to it already. Really is
when the first time when you go into the prison, right? The first day, how do you feel, bro? Do you cry or not?
Struggle no, never cry Never cry before in prison. But I think we are too numb to life itself. You know, it's not easy for us to cry really. So when we go in we struggle a lot of mind. So when I look back, I think it's a good training also for our mind for my mind Then there are a lot of times where I get to do self-reflection. Outside I never do one. It's like nowadays, if I were to ask everyone, when did we go and reflect about like our parents now? Sometimes, very rarely. When is the last time you think, wow, don't know my mother doing what now? How is she? Wow, she work. You know how many hours a day? You know she eaten already. Do I call my mother every day? All these are reflection that I get to do while I was in prison. But the first 3 to 6 months, I can tell you, honesty is quite struggling for the mind. You know, you are trying to adapt to because you are locked. Example, you are locked in this room 23 hours a day. Then sometimes you got book to read, but when during the days you don't have the book, what you want to do?
Yard only
day room activity.
But you got your friends, right? Your cellmate, right?
But because you stay every day together many months, sometimes you'll run out of topic already.
Okay, let's talk about but it's true.
Yes, yeah.
But let's talk about the cell. How many person in one cell?
Usually is for big cell is 8 person.
Okay.
So usually they will house like 6 or 7 only, because they also don't want to over cram your 8 can, but maybe it's too cram lah sometimes.
Just nice.
So 6 to 7 they will place, you're not so stressful for everybody. Then there are also 4-man cell. Then for longer sentence one, there are also 1-man cell. So I was in the 8-man cell lah.
I see.
Mixed race lah.
Mixed race
lah. Then you got any make friend with any marib or anything have?
Have a lot lah inside the everybody know lah, the population inside more lah. Malay or Malay friends more lah. So if you say you are racist, all these I tell you cannot survive in prison one.
Sure.
You have to adapt, but we all okay one we never disturb people, but at the same time we don't allow other people to bully us also lah. If not, your time very difficult one.
Correct, yeah.
That means the 3 year plus is one time 3 year or like 6 months?
Separate 6 months, then after that 2 year. After that,
you go out then you go in again.
Yeah, correct.
But you go out, you still consume drug or?
Very fast I relapse already. Very fast.
Okay.
So in total 2 times you go into the prison.
Yeah, my second and third one add together. So I serve second already, did drug consumption. Then I straight away convert to penal for my assault case.
Assault case, I see.
On drugs already.
Yeah, I understand. But inside there, no people ask you, hey bro, you wear one, come fight lah, 1-to-1. Hey, Simonboyyy.
Inside actually, honest if you don't disturb people people also don't disturb you one. Because everybody struggle already inside. You know, not easy already. Everybody got tangkap family. You know, so you don't go and disturb until people people won't disturb you one. Then when it's time for you to help out in the cell example, you need to wash cell. You know, you must help lah. You don't like lazy all these
I see. But I heard from my friend they all like kena bro. This one want to fuck backside lah, what lah.
I got molest case in my cell before. One uncle molest the guy uncle 60 plus years old.
Serious
Too long already inside
I don't know.
You never talk to the uncle like uncle, why uncle?
Because this fella 20 plus years old he got a bit slow one. His IQ slightly slow, you can tell one.
Okay, I understand.
So in our cell we try to jaga him lah. You know, we try to jaga him. Then but he a bit dirty because he a bit low IQ so we also cannot. His hygiene not very good.
Understand.
So the uncle, because 8-man cell you got 2 cubicles, so called cubicle shower one. So they were showering one, the uncle and this boy. Then we don't know, we outside ma. Then the uncle go and help him shower.
Serious
this kind of thing no.
But you saw lah.
I never see, but I was in the cell.
Okay.
So until this boy came out, he very angry, you know.
Yeah.
Then he tried to tell us. Then we keep asking, why you so angry? Then he say, the uncle. Then he do the action because he look like we cannot have a very, very proper.
PTs,
so we discuss ourselves, say, hey, you all want to report no? Yeah, report lor. Report lah. This kind of thing we never tolerate lah. So inside prison, you heard before lah. In prison you cannot report one. But this kind of thing, nobody will say anything lah.
Ya lah, saya kena molest ya.
Molest lah. But we never talk to the uncle lah.
Never talk to uncle.
Straight away just report your problem.
We ask the boy, we say, we think it's better for you to report. Then we ask him, you want to report no? He say okay. Then we go and tell officer, one of them tell officer, then they interview him.
I see. Then what happened to the uncle? He kena
straight away go down. Yeah, straight away they will change the HQ HU housing unit.
Okay.
So after that they will charge one. This kind of thing will charge one.
Cannot play
Okay.
Then your activity, what you do inside the prison?
Yat.
Yeah. Then inside you say like no more topic, right?
Yeah.
What you do?
Tangkap you really is like there. Then you see.
Tangkap.
Yeah, termenung lah kira. Hayal.
Then you have a routine one lah. So morning eat breakfast. Then you will queue up, berak, shower. Then wait for yard time or day room. Then you go. Then after that you come back. So come back about 10 plus, 11 plus already. So you will wait, shower, then wait for your lunch. So after lunch you will sleep. You will take a nap. Everybody.
What about the food that you eat?
Nice.
Do you make a pizza or something?
Oh no.
Because because what I heard sometimes they are very creative inside.
Right.
They will tend to take this something some of the food, then they mix with it, then they make a pizza. The imagination pizza.
They will make like how to say, like cake for you lah.
Yes.
Take biscuit, then bread, and
yes, correct.
All these
Wow.
They will make some food for us
I see. But the food nice or not nice
The food, to be honest, because it's a repeated menu.
Okay.
So like 1 month every day you will roughly know the menu one.
Yeah.
So every week roughly is the same food one. Then after you eat, starting I'm not a food, like I don't pick on food one. I vary anything also I eat one. But until 1 year, after my 1 year sentence, I start to quite sick already. 1.5 years, I tell you, I really I cannot. I sian already. I really sian already.
Really sian.
I really sian already until I not much appetite for the food. I think today eat this one, sian already. No appetite.
Wow.
I still have to eat lah.
Yeah lah, no choice right. Okay, I understand that. Wow, we cover a lot already
Yes.
Topic. So I think we're gonna take a short break first.
Yep.
Then we'll come back on the second episode with Simonboyyy.